some Irish mead, a French throwing axe. Check that out, guys. I just finished this thing today. Look how awesome this thing is. We're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about how I figured out how I can throw axes with you guys. Pretty cool concept. Also, I've got some information on a brand new throwing axe that just dropped from a company, and it is awesome. It's awesome looking. So let's get into the video. Welcome back to Midgard Axe. I am Wes, the Suburban Viking.
I'm Dave, the best looking guy on YouTube.
And we're here with another episode of Throwing Axes in Mead. How cool is this, guys? I've got some, was it Bunratty mead from Ireland. This stuff looks really good. I haven't even opened it yet. Drink of Irish medieval banquets.
Sounds like my kind of mead.
How cool is this? Oh, I'm opening it for the very first time. Let's take a smell. Oh my God, it smells delicious. How you guys been? Me and Dave decided to do a fireside chat. How cool is this? We got some, I will say this.
We had the perfect fire too, but you had to move the camera and your chair 100 times.
You know, I can't help it. Okay, it takes forever to get this camera set up and the light set up and try to make it look halfway decent, especially at nighttime. It's really hard to try to get some good light. And Dave's right, we had the perfect fire going and it was all mounted really nice and it all toppled over. So now I've just been kind of stacking wood, however. But let's get into the mead here, guys. I will say this stuff smells delicious. I've never had any Ireland mead before, so I'm interested to try it out and see. We're going to pour ourselves a healthy glass. Oh, it smells so good. It smells so good. Wow. Very smooth. That is very smooth mead. Smooth mead.
Slurring your words already. Take easy there, Chief.
I haven't even had anything to drink yet, Dave. Chill. This is really good. It doesn't really it has a little bit of like a floral taste. Really good. I recommend, sorry, I know that was probably loud in the mic. I recommend getting that, guys. It's Bunratty. I'll throw some video up now so you can take a look at it and get a close-up of the bottle. It's a white wine with honey, and that's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like a white wine mixed with honey, if you wanted the honest truth. It's really good. I would drink it again. I'd buy it again. Is it better than the DESIGN WATL, the Danish mead? I think it's comparable. It's probably somewhere around in there. I think the DESIGN WATL is just a little bit better. But I still believe that Helderberg in New York Mead Works is better than this. Good, but nothing's beat Helderberg yet, so, but we'll keep drinking. We'll get to the French throwing axe in a second. We just finished that thing today. Me and Dave were outside today just tearing that thing up.
I think I fell asleep once or twice watching you work on that axe.
Yeah, guys, we put a lot of time into this axe, and it is awesome looking. But before we get into that, I want to say one thing. So me and Dave are doing a lot of reviews. As you guys know, we've been on social media now for a little over 2 years. Or
it's 2 years, but feels like 20.
Yeah, a little over 2 years. And we're accumulating a lot of axes. Now, it's really hard for me to give them all away as free giveaways because it costs a lot of money. It really does. Shipping and everything's killing me. So here's what I was thinking. What if we start doing some of these axe reviews, take the axes when we're done with them, and I can put them on my website and do like an auction on them. And what I'll do is I thought it was a really cool idea, and me and Dave kind of talked about it.
There was no talk. It was me saying we should do it.
Okay, yeah, it was your idea, Dave. What we decided to do was that if we can auction off some of these axes, not only will it put money back into the channel so I can buy more axes, but I'm also going to donate a portion, and I don't know what portion we'll do yet, maybe 10, 15, 20%. I'll let you guys know in a future video, but I want to donate a portion of that to a veteran charity. And if you guys got any veteran charities that you know of that are legit and actually help veterans, please put it down in the comments section. As you guys know, I'm a veteran, and they could use some help. The veterans are not taken care of in this country at all. Trust me, I know. So let me know in the comments section if that's something that you'd be interested in. You know, it would be a really cool way for me to put some money back into the channel, but also donate. And what I'll do is that I will put like a tally or some type of total amount on the website, so that way you guys know every time we auction off an axe how much has gone into the pool for the charity. So that way everything's transparent. You'll know, and you'll see how much it sells for, and you guys will see how much of the percentage is going into that charity's bank, so to speak. And then we can give it to the charity maybe once a month or once every 3 months or whatever the case may be. But I thought that was a really cool idea. That way it benefits a charity and it benefits us. And you know, and we can get some more axes and get some more stuff on this channel. I thought it was a great idea. Let me know in the comments section what you think. I've always boasted about treating you guys like family and friends, and I want to throw axes with you guys. I do. Unfortunately, we live in a time and age where I can't invite you guys over to my house because we got crazies out there. More crazier than Dave and I.
That's hard to believe.
Which says a lot, because Dave and I are pretty crazy.
We're a few fries short of a Happy Meal.
Yeah, we are. Anyway, there's a place local to me called Tribal Axe. It's on Virginia Beach Boulevard. Now, I know I have a bunch of you out there that are not local to me, and I'm sorry. Then a bunch of you that are overseas in different countries, which is awesome. However, the best I can do right now is to say this. Tribal Axe, and I'll put a picture up now and show you guys what it looks like, is on Virginia Beach Boulevard in Virginia Beach. And it is a local axe throwing facility, and they do allow mead to be consumed inside there when you're throwing axes. Me and Dave were talking, and we thought, what would be better than to invite all the local people that are around me to come throw axes with Dave and I? Because I know Dave has been like chomping at the bit to meet all of you.
This would be the break I need to actually promote my axe ritual business.
He's a businessman. No. Damn it, Bert. Y'all see what I got to deal with out here?
Oh, no.
Okay, sit down. Okay, sit down.
That's Freya's cat.
Sit down. Sit down, Bert. It's okay. Sit down.
It's Loki. He scared her away with his doucherie.
If you're interested in throwing axes with me, I would be totally willing to go up to Tribal Axe maybe like once a month and rent out a lane for an hour or two, invite all of you up there, and we can sit up there, drink, throw axes, talk about whatever. We don't even have to talk about axe throwing. We can talk about life stuff. I can get to know you, you can get to know me, and I'll bring my family up there and we can just kind of hang out and throw axes and drink some mead. The Goldenberg French axe head. How cool is this? And I'll roll some video in now of what this thing looks like up close. I really wanted to put a lot of time and effort in this because this axe head was sent to me by one of you, Jason, who lives in the United Kingdom. As you guys know, you've seen this axe head in a previous video, and I said that I would do something really cool with it, which I've done here. Now, when I thought about a French axe head, I really wanted to put something really cool in the actual axe handle. Something that kind of spoke to me in a French king way, if that makes sense. Royalty, so to speak. If Rollo had an axe, what would he have for axe throwing? And this is kind of what I came up with. Now, I used my Dremel bit to dig into the wood to get it, take a lot of material off. Then I used my DA sander to kind of sand it out and finish it off. But it took some time, and I am really, really happy with the way this thing came out. It is a great looking axe. Something that I've never done before. I wanted to kind of go outside the box with an axe handle. And take a look at this thing, guys. I'm sure you can probably see it. Look at that. Look how gorgeous this thing is. I'll be honest with you, I really don't even want to throw it. I kind of want to put it up on my background in my room and just kind of display it because it looks so daggone nice. And because we put so much time and effort into this handle, I really don't even want to throw it. I don't want to break it. Maybe I'll throw it in a future video, but I think I might just display it. I really do appreciate when you guys send me stuff. I do. And if you guys ever send me anything, I'm going to put time and effort into it just to show my appreciation. So Jason, I really appreciate you taking the time and spending the money to send me this. What a great looking axe head. And if you guys don't know, my great great grandmother actually came here from Normandy, France, which was really cool. I've seen the paperwork, and the cool thing about it is that she actually came here on her own. She left her parents and decided to come to America by herself. What a badass chick. But so I want to pay homage to Jason, but I also want to pay homage to my great great grandmother who decided to take the leap to come here and come to America so I could make this video and do this axe. How cool is this, guys? What a great looking thing. And I will tell you guys, it feels incredible in the hand. It's weighted really nice. And as you guys can see here, look at this. Look at this right here. Even weight. I bet this thing would be nasty flying in the air. I've got one finger on it right now, and it's just holding steady. Now, as you guys know, I've done a little bit of work on it so far. I've fixed the pole. The pole was all mushroomed in the back and tore up, but I fixed it. But I will say that when I started designing this thing, I did put a mirror polish on the bit, and this thing is really daggone sharp. It took an edge really nicely. Didn't take much at all to get this thing very, very sharp. And once I did that, it kind of went on seamlessly. I used a hickory pole, a stave pole, and thinned it down, hafted it on there, put one of the heartwood wedges in there with a steel barrel wedge up at the top to kind of splay it over in case I decide to throw it, and then started working on this handle. It is just a very, very nice feeling axe in the hand. The color is a vintage maple that I used to color it, and then I soaked it in boiled linseed oil. But man, this thing is just awesome, guys. I mean, it is a great axe. So Jason, thank you so much. I love this thing. And here it is, guys, the new World Axe Throwing League axe drop, the Valkyrie. Take a look at this axe, guys. How cool is this thing? Looks like it's sporting a typical hickory handle that they put on all their throwing axes. But we do have, it looks like the wings of a Valkyrie burned into the handle, which is really cool. And take a look at that head design. Now I'm going to go to the next picture, which gives you a full look of the Valkyrie. And you can see here that the front end, in my opinion, looks like a cross between the Ragnar axe and the Queen of Hearts. The front of it looks like the Queen of Hearts, which I have yet to get. We need to get the Queen of Hearts and throw it. And then the top, where the toe's at, where it goes back to the axe eye, kind of looks like the Ragnar axe. But then we get into the lug area, and that I'll put in the third picture. Take a look at these lugs, guys. They are really freaking cool. Cool looking lugs there. Kind of like that point that you would see in traditional Viking hand axes of, olden time. They have that very pronounced pointed lug. So I do really like the design, and it looks really cool. What do you think, Dave?
Feels like they read my mind with these axes. You just can't go wrong with the Viking style.
Yeah, it seems to be that they're kind of going with the Viking Norse theme for a lot of their axe drops this year, which I'm not complaining, guys. I do like these new designs that they've done this year. They look really cool, and I'm interested in getting the Valkyrie because I think it's going to be a great flyer. I really do. I think it's going to be a cool one. And I do see they have a bind rune on the back of the pole there, so that's really cool too. That'll be one that we get soon. You cannot find it on their actual website store. You have to go to their Amazon store. They're doing the same thing that they did with the Berserker. They're doing with the Valkyrie. So you're going to have to go to their Amazon store and buy it. And it looks like it's got a arrival date of sometime in mid-August. So here's the new axe drop, brand new axe from the World Axe Throwing League. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the Valkyrie. One thing that I will say about doing my own YouTube channel and doing TikTok and social media is that I really enjoy pushing the limits of my skill set when it comes to doing axes like this. I didn't do a lot of this stuff before I started social media, and I've really kind of been exploring what I'm capable of when it comes to like axe handle design and axe head design. I mean, I've done stuff like that before, but I'm really pushing the limit to be able to bring you guys really cool stuff. And that's one thing that we'll get into maybe by the end of the year, but definitely next year, is axe designs. You know, I'm kind of hitting this thing as we go. You know, I did a lot of work axes last year. This year I've been doing more dedicated throwing axes, but I really want to get into design work. That's something that I really enjoy. As you guys know, I've done a lot of videos on axe head design and showing you guys what works and what doesn't work when you're taking off weight and hafting axes and doing different designs and stuff. But I really want to get into showing you guys how I can design stuff. Just trying to like put an axe head with a handle and just kind of making it go together. You know, there's a lot of axes out there where the handle and the head just don't look right together. But I've been trying to like figure out a way to design axe heads and design handles that match kind of like perfectly. So that's one thing that I will say about social media and YouTube that I've really enjoyed, is that it's pushing me to do things outside the box, which I really have enjoyed. So that's really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Me and Dave are going to go. We're going to get out of here. We're just going to sit by the fire and kind of chat and talk about what we're going to do tomorrow. We've got some videos to make tomorrow. I've got some cool stuff. I think the video I'm going to make tomorrow is going to be how I modify axes. So come back and watch that one. I've got like 3 or 4 axes that we actually worked on today, and we're going to feature that in a video, in the next video, about how we modify axes and how we can make them better flyers. They come to us and they're okay, they're not bad. They may be able to be thrown for a single rotation, maybe a double, but they either wobble or they don't go past the single. And I'm going to show you guys how I modify them to make them even better. And yes, the Cold Steel Recon Hawk is going to be in that video because I think it's going to be a great flyer now. I think I fixed it. So appreciate your time, appreciate your support, guys. Thanks for making this channel what it is. Let me know in the comment section about all the stuff I've covered in this video. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you guys think. But until next time, see ya.